right, what's up, Gemini? How y'all doing? We're going to throw a few more messages on the table for you guys for January 2025. And these are basically just the last few situations and scenarios that didn't make it into the other January readings. So you know what to do if you would like to schedule a personal reading. Just check the description of this video. That's where you'll find everything you need to know. All right. So I'm starting this off with the current long-term partner. Current person. So if you're not in a long-term relationship, this is not for you. If you are in a long-term relationship and the two of you are not experiencing problems, this is not for you. So let's see how things are looking in January between Gemini and the current long-term partner. How are things looking in January, universe? Okay, Page of Pentacles. Some of you dealing with an earth sign, possibly. Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. Uh-oh, Ten of Cups reversed. Five of Cups reversed. Nine of Cups. Eight of Cups reversed. This is interesting. Okay. Well, I am feeling like the two of you are trying to work through this. You are trying to work through this. You're not walking away. They're not walking away. So nobody's walking away from this. Nobody's abandoning this. But at the end of the day, though, with the Nine of Cups in the upright and the Ten of Cups reversed, you're having a hard time feeling connected to this person. It's feeling like you're not even really 100% sure if it's even worth putting forth the work, the energy, and the effort. Especially for those of you in which there was infidelity and you tried to work past it. I know that's not all of you, but I know there's a couple of you dealing with a situation where there was infidelity and the two of you agreed to work through it. If that's your story, whoever it was that was betrayed never healed from that. Never did. But I know that's not all of you. You're just having a really hard, I feel like you and this person are kind of growing apart, honestly. It doesn't really feel like the two of you are growing together anymore. It really doesn't. So you don't know what to do here. I'm not thinking a decision is being made. I mean, if any decision is being made, you're deciding to work through it, but there's still a part of you that's not 10 toes in. You don't really know. Yeah. Because it kind of feels like no matter what decision you make, it's the wrong decision. If I stay, it's the wrong decision. If I go, it's the wrong decision. You're having a hard time. You don't know what the right thing to do is. Some of you dealing with a Libra. I also have Aquarius here. Okay. All right. Well, let's see how the current long-term partner feels about you. How's the current long-term partner feeling about Gemini, universe? What's their energy look like? What kind of person are they in general? Let's see. Oh, shit. Five of Swords. I don't like that. I don't like that energy. Let me see what else comes through with it. And Seven of Wands. So this person does feel a lot of tension between the two of you. See, Seven of Swords. There it is. Look, now, King of Cups reversed. That's what I thought. Okay. So I was going to say, well, depending on what else comes through with this card, most of the time this is not a very positive energy. In my personal opinion, these two cards are sister energies. They're almost the same thing. Now, the Seven of Swords, most of you know, that's the liar, the thief, the cheater. The sneaky, deceitful, fucking little shithead. Five of Swords is basically, I'm going to get what I want, and I don't care what I have to do to get it. I don't care what I have to do. I don't care who I have to lie to, who I have to cheat on, who I have to manipulate, fuck over, steal from, take advantage of. I'm going to get what I want. And that mixed with the King of Cups in the reverse tells me that a lot of you are dealing with somebody that is a little bit narcissistic. I'm picky and choosy how I use that word, but with those three cards coming out in the same spread, let me put it to you like this. If you were to come to me for a reading and ask me if you're dealing with a narcissist, I would probably say yeah, if this energy come through. I don't just read one card as a narcissist card, There is no one card. Narcissism isn't just one quality. It's not even just two qualities. It's a whole big mixture of things that basically adds up to a very nuanced, convoluted emotional sickness. It's an emotional disease, basically. Anyway, this is a nasty energy, man. It really is. For those of you who dealt with somebody that was unfaithful in the past, if you're wondering if they're still doing it, either they are or it's only a matter of time. Because I tell you this much, if they could, they would. If they're not, the only reason why they're not is because they haven't found the right opportunity. But if this person found themselves in the right place at the right time and they knew they could get away with it, they absolutely would. They would. Some of you dealing with a Pisces also have Cancer here. All right, well, let's get the advice on this. What's the advice? Usually that kind of energy doesn't leave me with very much wiggle room for the advice. But let's see. The Moon card again. And Lover's card reverse. So y'all are growing apart. The two of you are straight up growing apart. So, Death card, Tower card. I didn't think I'd have very much wiggle room here. Not very much. You have one or two choices. You can do it your way, on your terms, or let the universe do it the universe way, on the universe terms. And the thing about that is you're given a block of time to figure it out. And I'm not convinced that you have a full 6 months to figure this out. This, honestly, now I'm funny about time frames. You all know my main specialty is manifestation, okay? You can't manifest and worry about time frames at the same time. Those two are mutually exclusive. However, I am getting a pretty solid time frame here, which is very rare. Very rare. But this is telling me that if you ain't figured this out within 6 months, the universe is probably going to kick the tower over on you and force the two of you apart, okay? Thank you, Clip, for the super chat. Appreciate you. Thank you. All right. Well, damn, that's pretty straightforward, isn't it? All right. Well, let's move on. Now we're going to move on to the new person. The new person that you recently connected with. Now, that's kind of a subjective term, but just to let you know, the intention I'm putting into it is you connected with them in the last 3 months. But again, that's a subjective term. Maybe some of you may consider somebody you've been with for 6 months a new relationship. Just, if it feels new to you, then take it. Let's see how things are looking between Gemini and the new person they recently connected with. Okay, 9 of Swords reversed. So there may have been a little bit of nervousness in the very beginning, but that is starting to subside. Okay. Uh-oh. Oh, okay. Well, it's kind of starting to subside, but there's still something that you're worried about. There's still something that weighs on you pretty heavily. And what this is telling me here is that you all haven't connected much deeper than a sex-based connection. Not much. It's honestly feeling, now I don't know, these energies could go both ways. So if it's the other way around, whatever. But this feels to me like that you're dealing with somebody who's way more into you than you are them. That's what this feels like. It could be you more into them, but this feels kind of like one person here is way more into this than the other. So if you're the one that's really into this person, they're probably not quite as into you as you are them. Or vice versa, you know. Some of you dealing with a Cancer also have Capricorn, Leo, Sagittarius. Okay. So you're not really as nervous as you were in the beginning, but something's still weighing on you. I don't know what this is that's weighing on you. It's not really telling me. Hey, 10 of Cups. This is a long-term contract. So this isn't, I don't think this is a short-term temporary contract. So according to the soul contract, the two of you should be together for a while. If not, build a life partnership. This is a long-term contract. Maybe the person you're dealing with is just a little bit childish and immature, maybe. You and this person do have karma from a past life. But I do think that this is a karmic life partnership contract. So those don't come through very often. Most karmic contracts are temporary. But like I've said before, you can fuck things up with your divine life partner. And if you do that and you never clear the energy, guess what it is? It's karma. So y'all are going to come back in another lifetime and try it again. So that's interesting. Okay. Let's see how this person feels about you and what their true energies and intentions are. The new person. How's the new person feel about Gemini? What's their intentions? What's their energies look like? 8 of Wands reversed. Yeah, I'm thinking this person knows that they're like, how am I going to word this? They're trying to detach themselves from this emotionally. They're trying to. I think they're afraid because they know in a way that they're a little bit more into you than you are them. So they're trying to kind of detach themselves from this, and they're doing the best they can to try to pretend they're not as into you as they are, because they have a fear of abandonment and a fear of rejection, basically. So, yeah, they're holding back a lot. They're holding back a lot. They don't mind connecting with you on a psychological level, but they're really afraid to connect with you on an emotional level. Now, 9 times out of 10, when somebody's afraid to connect on an emotional level, why is that? Because they have an unhealed heartbreak from the past. So, I don't think they have bad intentions, though. So, meaning, I don't think they're playing games with you. They're not trying to manipulate you. They're not playing games. They're just afraid of connecting with you on the deepest emotional level. They're afraid of that. And hey, it's scary, man. Even when the universe does bring you the person that aligns with your absolute highest fucking good, that's still scary. Just because you dealing with your person doesn't mean that it's easy to let somebody in deeper than you've ever let anybody in your life. It's still fucking scary. But see, this right here, there's karma on top of your life partnership contract. So that adds another layer of shit you all have to work through. Okay. Let's just go ahead and jump to the advice on this. What's the advice between Gemini and the new person? Four of Cups reversed. So this is saying don't pass up this opportunity. Don't walk away from this. This is going to take some patience, honestly. Yeah, it's going to take some patience. So it also kind of depends on how long you've been connecting with this person. Like I said, the intention I put into it is 3 months or less. 3 months is still a little bit long, though, to not be connected. Or to at least to be confused about where you stand with somebody. So what I would recommend doing is first expressing your concerns if you're not 100% sure where you stand with this person. And second of all, try to make sure that this person knows that they are safe to open up to you and let you in at that level without being judged. And how do you do that? How do you let somebody know that? It's tricky. What I always recommend, one of the very best places to start when it comes to that is you opening up yourself. That's the scary part. That's the part that a lot of people don't want to do, you know. But this is going to require a totally different level of emotional independence and emotional integrity to be able to open all the way up to somebody, not really knowing if you can even trust them, and opening up anyway, but still maintaining your emotional integrity. What it all comes down to is being solid with yourself and your intentions. We have been so brainwashed and so programmed and so conditioned to worry about other people's opinions of our intentions. And if you're solid with yourself and your intentions, and I mean rock fucking solid, you can open up and be vulnerable, even if you can't trust the person. You know why? Because I know what my intentions are. I know what I bring to the table. If you want to fuck this up with me, you're the idiot. You're the dumbass. What I bring to the table is what everybody says they want, right? You know, when you hear people bitch about relationships and whatnot, you know, they bitch about the toxicity, they bitch about things that people lack nowadays, and they talk about what they want in a partner. You know, how about this? Imagine this. Imagine you walk up to a random person in a crowd, and you pull them out of a crowd, and ask them, what is it you're looking for in the perfect partner? Could you imagine some of the things they might name off? Honesty, loyalty, the willingness to build and grow. You know, I want to be with somebody who's my best friend, who's loyal and faithful, and this and that, you know. So the question is, are you bringing that to the table? If the answer is yes, then I'm solid with me, because I know that what I have to offer is what everybody says they want. So if I'm actually offering what everybody says they want, and you're too stupid to see that, you're the idiot, not me. If you fuck this up, that's on you, not me. So I can open up and be vulnerable with you. And I'm cool with that. Even if I can't trust you, even if you do fuck me over, I can still sleep at night, because I know that you're the idiot that fucked up something good, not me. So having said that, that's one of the first places that you need to start when it comes to showing somebody, hey, you're cool to open up and be you around me. I'll go first. We all regular humans. We all got shit we ashamed of. You know, we all got shit that we hide and bury away from most people. Well, I'm going to open up and let you in on that then. I'm going to go ahead and do that. My intentions are to build a life partnership with you. So why wouldn't I open up and let you in on that? Ideally, with enough patience and balance, this person should feel safe letting their guard down and letting you in. Okay? All right. Now, we're going to take one more look at the person from the past. Okay? For those of you new to my channel or new to my style, what's coming up next after this round of readings is the mid-month messages. In the mid-month messages, what I'm looking for is a change of timelines. And we got to get all the information off the table first before we can look at that. Let's see if there's anything else Gemini needs to hear about the person they dealt with in the past. Anything. Three of Pentacles. Boom, boom, boom. King of Cups reversed. Okay, see. So, I am thinking the two of you are reconnecting. Yup, I think so. I think y'all are going to reconnect. I think so. However, spoiler alert, no new start in love. I'm thinking that this person, you're going to reconnect with this person. It ain't going to take no time for you to see straight through their bullshit. Especially if this is somebody you haven't talked to in a while. Some of you, it's been 3 months since you talked to this person. Some of you, maybe it's been 3 years. But regardless, I'm thinking that you have been growing and healing and they haven't. So once you've done a certain level of healing, growth, and evolution, and another person hasn't, and you revisit that, it's weird, dude. It's like the universe is shining a whole new light on them, you know? And you have like this instantaneous download of who they really are, who they really were. And I think it's going to make this easier for you to lay this to rest. I think you're going to end up letting go of this. You may not have plans of that. And up until the day this happens, you may not believe that you would ever let go of this. But one 15-minute conversation with this person, I think you're not going to have any interest in bringing this person into your life at all. Because you're seeing them for who they really are. Some of you dealt with a Leo in the past. Also have Libra here and Taurus. All right, let's see how they feel about you, what their intentions are. King of Cups reverse, Seven of Swords, man. It ain't looking too good, I ain't gonna lie. Let's see, though. What's their feelings and intentions towards Gemini? They're trying to get back with you. Yup, but they want to be the one that's in control of the situation. Why do they want to be the one that's in control of the situation? Because this person has very low self-confidence. This person has a serious inferiority complex. This person is very insecure. So they want to get back with you, but they don't want to change. They want to get back with you only under the condition that you do things on their terms. Basically. Seven of Swords again, man. So, yeah. They do want to get back with you, but they have no plans of changing. None. So, whoever they were in the past, they're still the same person. And hey, maybe some of you may not quite remember, depending on how long it's been since you talked to them. Sometimes our minds are fascinating the way they work sometimes. You know how sometimes when you put a negative situation behind you and you move forward and just put it behind you, and your subconscious mind takes all the negative memories and buries them, and takes all the positive memories and paints this very false depiction in your mind of what the memory was with that person or that situation. So when you do think back on it, all you're remembering is all the positive stuff, and all the negative stuff has been buried. And you're like, yeah, man, what? Why did we break up again? If you think hard enough, you might actually start to miss it. Like, you know what? I remember not feeling very happy, but I don't remember why. I kind of miss that. And then you revisit it. And it all smacks you in the face again. And you're like, oh, yeah. Oh, okay. Nope. Now I remember. Nope. Now I remember why I got the fuck away from you. And that's kind of what I'm thinking is going to happen here. I think so. Any advice? Any advice for Gemini with the person from the past? Well, honestly, not really. Because I'm thinking the universe is doing this very intentionally. There's nothing random. There's nothing accidental about the way all this is going down. At all. The only thing that I would say is try to minimize the drama. Try your hardest not to let it pop off into some drama. I know sometimes when you're dealing with a really super toxic fucking person, you can't really help it because they're going to go off and start drama. But try to minimize it. Be very, very careful how you feed your energy to the situation. What I would recommend doing, and again, was that y'all I gave this advice to last time? I don't remember. Now, this is some very slippery advice. This is not the answer to everything. This is only the answer to dealing with somebody that you have history with, that knows you, okay? Once they start playing their same old games, once you see them on some bullshit, ghost them. Ghost them. Poof. Ghost them. Now, that only works. That's only applicable to somebody who knows you, okay? If you're dealing with somebody you don't know, then that's not acceptable, okay? If I don't know you very well, it's my responsibility to communicate with you and tell you what's on my mind, how I'm feeling, you know. But if you know me, I don't have to tell you shit. You know what the fuck you're doing. You know what you're doing. Poof, ghost. I don't owe you an explanation for shit because you already know. I'm not gonna feed my energy into telling you about your goddamn self and to defending myself and to telling you where I'm coming from. You already know. Poof, just ghost him. Let the disrespect be the closure. So just try to minimize the drama. You don't want to carry any karmic energy into 2025, okay? And we're already in 2025, so you want to do the best you can to shed off as much of that energy as possible. The further into 2025 we go, okay? All right, y'all. I feel like those were the messages that my Gemini family needed to hear, so I'm going to go ahead and end this video here. Thanks again for tuning in and playing along. Don't forget to check the description of this video if you would like to find out how to schedule a personal reading. All right? I'm out of here now, y'all. I wish you love, luck, light, and prosperity on your journey.